Hello, welcome to Distance Education. We're very excited to welcome you and your child to this unique educational journey. We're excited to work in partnership and share this journey with you. Your role as tutor or supervisor is an exciting one, and we're here to help you and support you in that role, starting with this video. So your role as a tutor is quite a varied one actually. It will see you doing things like creating a functional learning space, a space that works for you and your student, about being organised with resources and learning material, about structuring the day. Only you will know how best to structure the day and to get the best out of your student. It'll be about giving feedback to the teacher, to your student, and it'll be about resetting things when things don't quite go to plan. Now let's have a look and unpack all of those things. Now for some information on learning spaces. Learning spaces are going to be unique to every home and to every student. So think about where your student feels most comfortable to learn, and also think about these things when creating a learning space. Is there enough room for both you and your student to work there together? Can resources be close by? Is there enough light in the room? And more importantly, is it away from other distractions? All of these things to consider will help you find that perfect and great learning space within your home. While it's great to have a consistent learning space, the beauty of distance education is that learning spaces can be flexible. So having some flexible learning areas within your home that your student can go to adds a variety to your student's day. Here are some simple organisation tips. A learning equipment folder is a folder made for your student with their essentials such as glasses, calculators, pencils, rulers, just keeping everything your student will need to learn in a central location. A great way to help with organisation is by having folders and baskets and tubs. Baskets are another great organisational tool. Having baskets to put essential things in like scissors and whiteboard markers, papers, etc. And having baskets for work, so work to be done and work that's finished. If you can, a whiteboard is great for organisation, because it doesn't have to be a big one, it can be a little one. It just means that if there's something that you need to explain to your child then and there throughout when you're helping them in that lesson, you can do it quickly and easily without having to lose that connection and momentum of them learning. Here are some thoughts and ideas about structuring your day. Adding structure to your day is really useful to you as a tutor or supervisor, as it gives you a roadmap for the day. A simple way to add structure to your day is by creating a timetable. When creating a timetable though, ensure that it is something that will work for you and your student. You may decide a weekly timetable that allocates set days and times for subjects might work for you. Or you might decide a daily timetable, which you can change on a daily basis is better. You might decide that a visual timetable will work better for you and your student. You can also add structure within a subject by writing out what work you want your student to be able to do within that subject. Now, the vital link between what your child does at home with you and their program lays in the feedback that you give to the teacher. Let's have a look at some feedback ideas. In your role as tutor or supervisor, you are the eyes and ears for the teacher. So your feedback is really, really important. You can give feedback in many ways. A photo gives feedback, videoing your student, writing straight onto the worksheets or booklets, giving information over the telephone, having your student give information over the telephone, audio recording, or obviously the instructions, writing on the instructions from your teacher.
Now, we can't expect to remember everything, so it's good to have a notebook where you can record your observations and then later on write down those observations as your feedback to your teacher. And that way you're not relying on remembering what had happened. The most valuable and informative feedback that you can give is how your student did something. Was it done completely independently, or did your student need your help? And if so, what help did you give? This helps the teacher know where your student is achieving and where your student may need changes to their program. So the how your student did it is really important.
Now, not every day goes to plan. We all know that. And some days you need to shift the mood or to reset. Here are some things that you can do on those days.
Only you can determine how much of a reset your student needs. If you find your student just needs a little shift or mood breaker, then having a box of goodies close by might just do the trick. Puzzles, bubbles, anything that's quick and easy for them to engage in. However, sometimes your student and you might need a bigger, more dynamic reset. In these times, it's good to have a complete change of scenery. And also, physical activity is a great mood changer for those really hectic times.
We hope that you found the information in this video of use to you as you take on the new role of tutor or supervisor. But most of all, we hope that you find joy in that new role, and we look forward to working with you in partnership on your students' educational journey.